Well, this lesson is really important. Folder hygiene and naming. Most of us do not do it right and struggle later on. So, if you have ever lost a permit, screenshot, or the final brief, yeah, me too. It's not a skill problem, it is a structure problem. Now, when files are scattered, you miss deadlines, redo work, or worse, post without the Tracy proof handy. Now, that is risky for trust and compliance. And in the next few minutes, we will set up a simple folder tree and a naming formula that keeps everything findable, bilingual, and audit friendly. You leave with a starter pack you can unzip and use today. So let us get started with this step by step. Step 1 is the pattern. One look, zero confusion. So the pattern should be like, or could be like, with naming underscore. Okay, let's open the document that we have over here. Naming quick cheat sheet. So this is one of the reference document. So you see over here root per cycle. So that's YYYYMM underscore community. That is year, month, and community. For example, 2025-08 Dubai Marina. Then we can have some subfolders. Number 1 could be sources, number 2 could be market briefs, 3 could be CMA and investor math, 4 could be listing assets, 5 could be permits, 6 could be WhatsApp broadcast, 7 could be approvals and proof, 8 could be client safe deliverables, 9 could be internal working, and 10 could be archive. CMA is, as you would know, comparative market analysis. PII is personally identifiable information. That's that. That's how you structure the folders and the subfolders. Moving on to step number 2, the naming formula. So let us open the naming doc, naming guide, and here is, you see, the formula. Let's close this. I'll minimize this. I'll minimize the other documents that we have here. Okay, yeah. So here it is, the naming guide. Keep files findable, bilingual, and compliant. No PII in file names. Treat file names as discoverable. So the folder structure, suggested subfolders, file naming formula, examples, compliance reminders. Do not include client names, phone numbers, IDs, or contract numbers in file names. Include Tracy, use cautious language, avoid guarantees, keep source links, and then the glossary and the footer. Educational reference only, not a legal advice, so verify with DLD or RERA and brokerage compliance. So that's that. Coming back to the lesson. Okay. So once you name the folders, the subfolders, and the files, you then move on to creating the tree. How do you do that? Let us find it out. Dubai. So this is like an example folder, 2025-8 Dubai Marina. If we click on this, I should be having some folders, but doesn't look like. Let's find it out. Okay. So the market briefs and the permits. I have a market brief, 2025-8 Dubai Marina market brief English version 1. Permits, so 2025-8 Dubai Marina add permit underscore 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So V1, V2, V3, whatever you want it to be named. And that's how you keep going. Okay. So that was step 3. Step 4. That was step 3. Then we have step 4, quick sanity check. Open folder manifest template.csv. Okay, let us open that. Folder. Okay. List each folder's purpose. Okay, so this is basically for a brief about that describes the folder. So that's a folder manifest. Sources, see name guides for sources, see naming guide for market brief, naming guide for CMA, and so on. So this is pretty easy and self-explanatory. Okay, now you need to understand that order beats hustle. With one folder tree and one naming formula, you can find any file in 5 seconds, including the permits. So download the starter pack below. Either unzip the 2025-08 Dubai Marina starter, or you can run the OneLife script for your community and save your next brief as year, month, community, market brief, English version 1, and drop the permit proof in the permit Tracacy. That's that, and we are done. So you understand the idea of having these folders and the naming conventions is when you come back to this maybe 6 months or a year later, and if you want something in particular for Dubai Marina or Tracacy, you know where exactly to find it and look for it. There is a structure, there is a system, there is a process in place, and you end up saving a lot of time with this. Okay, we're done with this. We'll move on to the next one.